Hey, what's going on? Brandon Garland here, and welcome to another episode of Funnel Discoveries. You're looking at a page that I created called Webinar Registration Page. This is a live webinar registration page. As you can see, it happened in July. And here is basically a template that I like to follow when I am creating my own webinar page. And just to kind of give you a tour of this, what I do is I have a logo here, and then I hit them with basically the benefit and the title of the webinar. So in this case, this was Find Passionate and Hungry Buyers in Any Niche using the power of Facebook's Flex Targeting. It's pretty specific. And actually, I added even more to this. I said without using or without spending a single dime, right? So when you're coming up with a webinar title in your funnel, you always want to do, how to this without this, right? And I learned that from Russell Brunson. Speaking of Russell Brunson, this is actually built in ClickFunnels as well. Another element I include is hosted by. You want to put if it's hosted by and who the guest is. I also obviously put the date, and then I've integrated Webinar Jam button here. So when they click that, this pops up. Oh, well, it's expired, so it doesn't pop up anymore. But it does pop up. I also, or it used to pop up where you could actually put your details into it's in the webinar. Now, speaking of pop-ups, this is an exit pop that just got generated when I took my cursor off this page. And so it's always good to get people when they're leaving and you kind of basically re-offer or repitch the offer. And so I'm saying, wait, don't leave without this. This is a very special webinar to guarantee to get you insane results. I'm kind of reminding them that, hey, look, don't leave without this. And they can register here. This is a video that I actually shot on my LG G3 camera phone, or phone with a camera, and basically what I did was I shot the video and then used the YouTube app to upload it to the YouTube. And the funny thing is about that is you can actually find these cool little filters built into the YouTube app.
Hey, Brandon Garland here, and I have some very exciting news for you.
So this is just me inviting them.
7 p.m. Eastern, I'm holding a
Even the
live
background music
webinar
itself
training
is from
event
the YouTube
on
app.
Facebook's
So if you don't
Brandon
have that app on your phone,
Garland
I highly recommend it
Now,
because you
it's
can
very
bust out
exciting
these
because you're actually
videos
able to dig in
very,
deeper
very
and find
fast.
hungrier,
I think it took me
more
like 3
passionate
minutes to
buyers,
make.
no matter what you're selling, whether it's t-shirts, physical.
All right, so moving on. Here I have reserve your seat. I put a little ticket icon there. Remind them what this webinar is about, bullet pointed out with another button here. Now, if you notice, I do use the color red for my buttons, and the reason for that is because I like to, it kind of gives a sense of urgency. Over here we have a bonus just for registering, which is my 19 criteria checklist, and I give it a value. So it's kind of like a little bonus just for registering, get people to act, and I also like to call out who the webinar is for. So I like to put in here some more bullet points on who this webinar is for, just to make sure that, kind of pre-qualify people and make sure that they know exactly why they're attending, or if they're the right person to attend. So I just want to go over this overview on what my template and all the elements that I try to use on my Facebook or on my webinar registration page. I hope this helped you out. Next time you create your webinar registration page.